Let's be honest, no matter how positive or helpful your content is, if you're showing up online, eventually someone somewhere is going to have something negative to say. It could be a snarky YouTube comment, a rude DM, or just a passive-aggressive reply on LinkedIn. And when that happens, it's hard not to take it personally. So the question is, should you even respond? In today's episode, we're going to talk about how to handle the negative comments online, when to engage, when to walk away, and how to protect both your peace and your brand's reputation. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Marketing Trends Now. I'm Katie Brinkley, a social media strategist who's been in the game for over 2 decades. And I'm a business owner just like you. If you want to stay ahead of the algorithm without burning out, I've got you. I know you've got a business to run, so I'm going to keep it short, smart, and worth your time. Let's dive into today's episode.
I get it. The minute that you start showing up consistently, especially as a business owner or creator, you're opening yourself up to feedback. Some of it's going to be amazing, some of it not so much. And honestly, that's just part of being visible. Here's the thing. The way that you respond, and if it's negative, it says more about your brand than the comment ever could. Whether it's just one rude comment or the full-on troll situation, your reaction, that is what is going to either elevate you or ruin your reputation. So how can we make sure that we're showing up the right way online? And not every negative comment is necessarily bad. Sometimes it's just an uncomfortable truth. And maybe someone says, oh, your video is too long. Maybe somebody says, I can't stand the way she talks with her hands. By the way, that was an actual comment. I use my hands too much when I talk. Maybe somebody just said that your last post felt repetitive. And all of that, we're out here trying to create content, and hearing some of that stuff, it hurts, right? But honestly, those kind of comments can actually help you improve. When feedback is respectful and constructive, it can take a minute to read it, absorb it, and decide what's actually useful. You don't have to agree with it, but acknowledging the person's perspective shows maturity. Even a short, calm response like, oh, appreciate the feedback. I'll keep that in mind for next time. It shows that you care and that you're listening. That is what builds trust. That's what builds community. And it tells your audience, hey, I'm not just here to talk at you. I'm here to grow and talk with you. Now, what about the other kind of comment? The ones that are not helpful, not polite, and not worth your time. This is where boundaries come in, because not all feedback deserves your attention, right? It can be rude, hateful, or flat out unproductive. Don't engage. Seriously, sometimes silence is the strongest response. And here's the reality. When you respond to negativity, you feed it. Algorithms notice engagement, even the bad kind, and give it more visibility. Should you delete it, hide it, and move on? That's up to you. Remember, protecting your peace doesn't make you weak. It makes you smart. And your time and energy are better spent on people who actually want to be a part of your community. So let's talk about how we can create good boundaries when we are putting ourselves out there on social media a little bit more. Every platform gives you tools to help you manage your comment section and your direct messages. But most people aren't using them enough. On YouTube, you can hold comments for review or create a blocked word list. The blocked word list is a great way to get rid of a lot of the bot spammers. So words like promote it on, that's a blocked word on my Instagram, promote it. So find words that you see are showing up regularly from the bots and put that onto your blocked words list. On Instagram, you can filter offensive comments or restrict specific users so that their comments and messages go straight into a hidden inbox. On LinkedIn, you can turn off comments on certain posts or report it as harassment. These tools do exist for a reason. They protect your brand's space. They're not about silencing opinions. They're about maintaining an environment that reflects your values. And if someone keeps showing up with negative energy, use that block or hide feature 100% guilt-free. Your online presence is your business storefront, and not everyone deserves access. Now, there are some times where having even negative comments helps you in the algorithm. And if people are commenting and having arguments and having conversations in your comment section, that is going to help you get more reach. You just have to decide how much that negative comments or those negative attention is going to affect your business and your brand. Let's flip the conversation here, because while it is important to filter out all the negative comments, it's equally important to amplify the positivity. So when someone leaves a kind comment, pin it, respond to it. When someone shares how your content helped them, thank them publicly. When someone asks a great question, highlight it and make an entire post about it in your next post or video. You're training your audience on what type of interaction gets rewarded. You're showing them this right here. This is the type of energy that's welcome here. It's not about ignoring the negativity. It's about outnumbering the negativity. And the best part about all this is that positivity compounds. When people feel seen and appreciated, they naturally create more of that same energy. They look for your content. They want to be a part of your community. And that is right there how you turn followers into a community. Now, if your content ever sparks a debate, and let's be honest, good content often does, you have to be ready to guide the conversation. Controversy can attract engagement, but it also requires leadership. And here's how to keep it healthy. Number one, set the tone yourself. If you're calm, respectful, confident, your audience will follow your lead. Number two, create clear boundaries. Whether it's community rules in your Facebook group or a quick reminder in your captions, make it known what kind of behavior is acceptable. And then number three, step in early if things escalate. Two followers start arguing, don't let it spiral. A simple comment like, hey everyone, I appreciate the discussion. Let's keep it respectful. That reminds people that you're watching and that you care about the tone that's happening in your space. Being a creator or a business owner does not mean you're just posting. You're hosting. You're setting the vibe for your corner of the internet. So last year, I helped a client land a 5-figure sponsor for their podcast, despite having a small download number. I posted just a celebratory, hey, so happy for my client for getting their first podcast sponsor. I think you need to have a lot of downloads, but you don't. It was something simple like that I posted over on Threads, and holy cow, the post went viral. And I woke up the next morning to all sorts of messages in my comments, and some of them were pretty mean. I was like, what is happening here? I'm just celebrating a client win. I'll never forget one person commented on my post that, hey, it's been 3 hours. People want answers. And I wrote back, well, some people sleep. So I mean, like this is where, again, you have to decide who the trolls are, what it means for your business, and the kind of tone and community that you want to have on your little space of the internet. How you handle negativity, it says everything about your brand. If you fire back defensively, people are going to notice. If you ignore constructive criticism, people are going to notice. If you stay calm, professional, and human, people are going to notice. That's the version that builds credibility. Your response doesn't just protect your peace, it builds your reputation, because people aren't judging what you're posting. They're watching how you handle what comes after. And honestly, at the end of the day, you can't control the internet, but you can control your corner of it. You can decide what kind of community you're building. You can decide who gets access to your time and your energy. And you can decide the negativity that doesn't deserve center stage in your brand. Ask yourself, is this feedback or is this noise? If it's a feedback, take it and grow. And if it's just noise, delete it, move on. Because your energy belongs to the people who believe in what you're building. And the more you lead with positivity, the more your audience will reflect it back. If you're ready to grow your personal brand and build a community that feels good, head over to yournextstep.agency. That's where my team and I help entrepreneurs, creators, and business leaders build content strategies that attract the right audience and keep them coming back. Until then, keep your marketing smart, strategic, and always on trend.